One more for Kyle, yeah?
Last one.
So fresh, I'm so raw.
12 reps, smashed. Okay, we're just about to train back with Matt, Jeans, Kyle behind the camera. We're going to throw in some quite unique exercises, not of your normal back routine, so very strict, not going to be throwing around any weights. So a quick pre-workout, some creatine, some Kangen water. Let's get going. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna warm up the back with dumbbell pullover. Great exercise to fully activate and stretch the lats. They used to say dumbbell pullovers expands the rib cage, but whether that's true or not, I'm not 100% convinced. Beauty about doing it on a dumbbell, you get the serratus, intercostals, and you also get a pec stretch at the bottom. So we'll do 3-4 sets of 12 reps just to warm up the lats, ready for the heavy stuff. So give them a go. Okay, so another tip is to get a better stretch is to drop the hips. And to drop the hips, we're putting the torso in a slight angle, achieving a better stretch. That's it. Nice deep breaths on the way down. That's it. Come up. That's it. Got that better? That's it. Okay, so a bit of a forgotten exercise, but great to warm up the back before you do all the heavier stuff. Throw them in at the beginning, 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Okay, so our last set of pullovers, we're going to do 21s, meaning we're going to do 7 reps in the mid-range position, 7 reps in the low-range position, and 7 full reps. So that's 21 reps all together. Okay, do you want to pass me the weight?
Name a body, that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise. I'm top tier, I'm that guy. I'm the man of the year. I'm a man with no fear. I think like I'm a shark. The way I move so sharp. I go hard for the team. That's how I play my part. I'm solid like the foundation. I'm dedicated to greatness. I always knew I would win. Now let the games begin. I'm never off my grind. I'm always on time.
It's harder than it looks, but give them a go. Dumbbell pullovers, 21s. Okay, our second exercise of the day is the unilateral high cable row. We're doing these on the Cybex machine. The bench, we're using the bench to support the torso, and the reason why we're doing it unilaterally or one-sided is you're able to get a better contraction. You can really get in position by twisting the body, twisting the torso, get into that raw hard contraction at the bottom. Okay. Also, try and use a neutral grip, meaning keeping the thumbs up. That way you're driving the elbows down and getting that better contraction as you would if you were doing underhand, using more bicep in a more vulnerable position. So try and use a neutral position. Try and tuck in the elbow as close to your body as possible. Stabilize your torso and drive it down. Okay. Let it pull, let it lengthen, and drive down the elbow and squeeze. Okay. Try 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps.
I'm back in, I'm back on. Stand up like backbone. I'm beast mode, I'm so strong. Go hard and go on. No stopping, I can't stop. I will not lose. I'ma always win. Now let the games begin now. I'm never off my grind. I'm always on time. I'm ahead of the game, I'm first place. I'm in my prime.
Okay, so I'm all for sort of using heavy weights, barbells, dumbbells, but sometimes good to really strip the movement down, use a cable, really isolate the back. The benefit by using the cable is the continuous resistance from the cable, from the cam, and you really feel it at the top of the rep, and you can really feel the squeeze at the bottom of the rep. Definitely give these a go. If you can't feel your back, these are worth throwing in.
Pays off, I pay dues, I'm paid off. Cross me, get crossed off. I'm so fresh, I'm so raw. Go hard like game day. It's game time like game day. I ball hard and clutch play. It's game time like game day. Now let the games.
One more for Kyle, yeah?
Last one.
5 reps, smashed. Okay, so next exercise, these are called Y raises. Do you want to quickly do them again, Matt? A bit of an unusual exercise which you don't really see, but this targets the lower traps. So the lower traps situated at the bottom of your traps, and this particular muscle is very hard to target because generally when you train back you use like pull downs, which obviously stimulates the lats, but to get that particular muscle there, this is the sort of only exercise that stimulates the lower traps. Okay, so do these supports on the bench, lying down. Bring your body out in a Y shape, hold it for 1 second, and make sure your thumbs are going past your ears. That's it. You feel that at the bottom of that?
Yeah, bro, burns them.
Keep it going. Great, good. You find you won't need a lot of weight for this, probably 3-4 kilos max. But that will really hit the lower traps. Make sure you give them a go.
Now let the games begin. Now let the games begin. I'ma always win. Cause anytime and I'm up one, name something I ain't done.
Okay. So when you look at the fibers of the lats, they sort of come in a diagonal position. So they go from there upwards like that. So that's the way you're going to sort of replicate the exercise movement in the same direction as the fibers. So you're pulling up, back and up. The fibers of the back are like that. So try and replicate that position. Not really target the fibers in the back. Good. Okay, to make this exercise harder, you want to pull the cable lower, or the handle lower, sorry. That way you get more range of motion and you get more distance between the weight and the actual pivot point of the shoulder. If you're to pull high, you're reducing the wrist range of motion and you're pulling more with your bicep. So to make it harder and drive more lats, pull lower and back further.
That's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise. I'm top tier, I'm that guy. I'm the man of the year. I'm a man with no fear. I think like I'm a shark. The way I move so sharp. I go hard for the team. That's how I play my part. I'm solid like the foundation. I'm dedicated to greatness. I always knew I would win. Now let the games begin. I'm never off my grind. I'm always on time. I'm ahead of the game.
Okay, so our last exercise of the day is a hyperextension. Grab a hyperextension bench and a little twist today. We're going to use a 5 kilo weight and holding the weight right out in front. Holding it out in front will increase the load on the torso. Matt, quickly demonstrate. As this is the pivot point, come right out, this magnifies the load, increasing the distance, putting more stress on the lower back. If you were to hold it out in there, he's decreasing the range of motion, decreasing the load. So to make it harder, come right out in front. You don't need a lot of weight. 5 kilo weights suffice. Aim for 10 reps. How's that feel?
Oh, bro, it's burnt out.
So we don't need to use a lot of weight, don't need to put a lot of stress on the lower back, don't need to compress the spine doing heavy deadlifts. Although deadlifts have their time and place, sometimes it's good to throw a bit of isometric work in your workout. So give these a go, I'll see you soon. Okay, thanks for watching that video today, guys. As you can see, USB, we've got a whole range of hammer strength equipment, but we're not using any today. Today's workout was more specifically with cables, a bit of a lighter weight, better contraction, using a few different exercises we've probably never seen before, especially the ones with the cables, the low row, the high row, and the Smith machine. So if you struggle to feel your back, drop the weight, drop the ego, maybe use some cables. Benefit about cables, using continuous resistance, continuous tension. And don't forget, really stretch at the bottom and squeeze at the top every movement, slow it right down, and that's it, give it a go. If you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.